Hey guys, it's Sienna, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these amazing fake tattoos. So this is a combination of both drawing on and also false tattoos that you stick on yourself. So I'm going to show you how to make it look realistic, how to put the pieces together, and how to draw them on and the types of products to use. I was inspired by Jeffree Star for this one. I've got his little vanity tattoo on my eye and the classic pink hair that Jeffree Star is known for. He also is completely covered in tats. His look is what I was inspired by for making this tutorial today, and I hope you guys really enjoy it because it was a lot of work. So if you want to see how to get realistic looking tattoos, then keep watching. Okay, so there are two different ways that you can get tattoos. One is to draw them on yourself, which is much harder, and then there are also temporary tattoos that you can put on. The placement of them is a little harder than you might think to make it look natural. Oh, what did I just burp in the middle of the video? Sorry guys, okay. So Jeffree Star has this vanity tattoo on the side of his face, and I'm not trying to like look exactly like him, but we're just trying to mimic the look of Jeffree Star. And I'm gonna start out with, from MAC, this is Blackout, and it is a chromaline. So it's like a gel liner. You can use a liquid liner. The only thing about liquid liner is that you may sweat it off later. So I'm gonna take the smallest brush that I have right here, Krylon number 4301. I'm just gonna dip it in my gel liner, swirl it around like this, get off any excess, and kind of form the brush into a tip. Here goes, guys. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna draw it any way that I like. I'm not gonna copy exactly what's on his face, but I feel like I can't breathe when I'm doing this. Like, go with a very light hand. You're gonna keep dipping pretty often. Oh my god, this is so hard. Just go slow. Now, the little details. It's something like that. Then I just like to go back in and kind of thicken and thin certain lines. Holding my breath, jeez Louise. Ugh. Like, oh, I hate that you can see my real hair underneath, but you know, whatevs. Right above it right here. Okay, I feel like it is what it is at this point, and I don't really want to take a whole lot more time on this. I'm just trying to make the lines as sharp as possible. Okay, I just pulled it back with a little bobby pin. It's driving me crazy. So then you just want to like clean up any parts that you may have messed up with a Q-tip, get in between the lines. We're not quite finished because you want to set the gel, and you also want it to have a more natural finish that looks a little bit worn, faded, like a real tattoo, because you don't want it to be completely black like this. It's going into my Studio Fix powder, pat on top of this pretty generously so that it just fades it out quite a bit, because you don't want it to look pure black. That's gonna look really, really fake. It's a little bit more like skin, like it's blended in and it's perhaps been there for a year or two or longer, whatever. All right, so alongside with the tattoo that's on his face, he also has tattoos all over his neck. Now, I'm not gonna try to draw these portrait tattoos that are all over his neck because that's just not feasible, especially if you're not an artist. It's gonna be really difficult to emulate these type of tattoos. So you wanna get some temporary tattoos, and there's some really good ones out there. I just picked up these. I don't know, these are Skin Couture. I just found these at Nigel's. So there is a really, really big one. You are going to need scissors as well as a damp washcloth, like super wet. Get it really, really wet. I think I'm just gonna have to go hard and go in on this big tattoo. So I think I'm going to, let's see. I want you guys to see my creative process as I'm doing this. I'm gonna cut around the big one, get a feel for where it would fit on my neck. So you wanna cut the temporary tattoo out. I think I should put this one straight in the middle and then fill the space here with another tattoo. Oh my god, this is gonna be so crazy. Like me covered in tattoos on my neck. Oh my god, so gangsta. Oh my god, I'm not even looking in a mirror. This is like crazy. I'm so scared. Just go for it. Press it down. So I'm gonna wet it. I think I need to wet it more than this. Okay guys, I'll be back. I'm just gonna wet this whole thing, all right? So that did not entirely work. As you can see, like all of this part in the middle didn't come off for some reason. Maybe because it's on my collarbone. I don't know why. I'll figure that out in a second. Let's move on. Okay, there's another girl that looks like this. The lesson is don't worry about stuff. You can always fix it later. I think we can fit her on this side maybe? Okay, I think we can put this little slivery one up in here and put the big one on this side. Okay. The thing I'm learning is you have to soak them for like a super long time and hold it and then slowly take it off. Oh good. Just know something back there is not happening properly. Oh, there's like a whole bunch on here that didn't come off. Okay, and then I'm just gonna pat it down with the wet cloth. The fuck? Okay, this one didn't work like at all. Like, why are these acting so crazy? This is like a tattoo fail. Did I get a faulty bag of tattoos? Like, what the hell? Whatever, we'll work with it. Okay, I'm gonna do this little one now. Okay guys, so I worked on it a little bit more and I put another one right here. This little woman you can see. It came out okay. I'm just missing like this spot here, so I'm just gonna have to draw something in myself. I'm just gonna pat over it with some powder. Okay, so I'm just gonna be drawing some stuff in to fill in the gaps. So I'm gonna get closer, kind of looking in the viewfinder, so this is interesting. Back to the gel liner again. We're just gonna draw some stuff up in there. So some little swirls. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna keep this line going. And shade this in a little bit. When in doubt, shade it in. For here, we're just gonna have to put a swirl or something. I'm just finishing off the tattoo by giving it some definition around the outside. So the more faded you can make it look, the more realistic it's gonna look. And the more you can blend the side of your brush. Blend, blend, blend. And then just add some little details, like a little dot, flick, dot, flick. Now that I'm sweating my balls off, except this is not cute. Let's get rid of that. Now, I'm just gonna set it all again to kind of blend it all together and make it look like it's one big piece. Woo! You guys, that was a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. It legit like looks like I'm wearing like a lace collar or something. This is dope, you guys. This came out so dope. Like, I'm so excited. I was not expecting it. I thought it wasn't gonna look this good. Ah, you guys, this looks so awesome. So what have we learned? The best way to make tattoos look realistic is to both combine drawing and using stick-on tattoos so that you can fill in the gaps between the tattoos that you put. So that is the trick to making it look like a realistic piece of tattoo art. You need to fill in the gaps between the ones that you stick on from the store. So hopefully you learned something today, you guys, and that you can try this out for yourselves, put it into effect. Please hashtag Sienna Spalding and tag me on Instagram so that I can see your recreations or your attempts at false tattoos. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Videos. Let's say hello to Amanda Parker. What up, boo? How are you doing? And let's also say hi to Barbie